Please note that the views expressed on this show are mine. This is XtraLargeTV. This week on XtraLargeTV, we hang out with Club 808 and YFM's mum daddy, Dineo Ranaka, and she tells us about her soon-to-be launched website, DineoLive.com.
Live.com is obviously my website. I haven't had been focused. I haven't been focused on my online presence for a while now, and I've gotten to that point where I think I'm ready, and there's enough to the personality at Dineo to actually take it online. It's basically an extension of who I am. It's an opportunity for potential corporate investors and also my fan base to experience the artist that I am, the creative that I am, and to get to know a little bit more about me. You'll be surprised that I've actually been in this industry for almost 10 years now, and I have never ever had a public biography put out there. So every time people ask me, where's your bio, do you have a bio, blah, blah, the answer is always no, because I'm too focused on other things and not necessarily that. So finally there's going to be more stuff about me that people can actually read and get to know about me. People are going to get to know Dineo on a personal level, because my website is not just about having a profile page, you know, a schedule put out there and a gallery and so forth and so forth. I'm trying to get it very interactive, and I really want for my fan base to experience Dineo live. Hence, it's not DineoRanaka.com, but it's Dineo live. I want people to get a live experience of who I am. So you can expect quite exciting stuff on the website. I won't have an online TV thing going on, but I can definitely guarantee you video diaries. I have a lot of video diaries. I shot one with Sizwe, and that's the first one to go up actually when the website goes live. I took Sizwe out to go get his nails done, and that was pretty fun. It turned out to be quite a really fun experience, and I'm going to have DIY Thursdays, where I teach my fan base how to do certain things themselves, like how to make little garments themselves, you know, how to turn a vest into a cute little high-waist dress, how to look after your curly hair extensions at home without having to spend too much money at the hair salon, you know, how to do your makeup and so forth at home, like get the smoky effect at home and so forth, because these are things that I've learned from working with designers and stylists and makeup artists in the industry, and they've imparted all that information and education on me. So I think I'm ready to share it with other people, because I've tried things, I've made mistakes, and I've gotten to that point where I think I can teach my fan base how to get certain things right, and also just teach them about, you know, certain elements of fashion, because a lot of people think that, you know, you have to be safe with fashion, and, you know, being daring and being bold with fashion is normally outrageous and it gets you off the rails and so forth and so forth. I'm not so much of a Dolly Parton glamour girl or something of the sort. No offense to anyone who is, but I just really like day-to-day fashion, wearable fashion and so forth. And there's going to be video diaries about my journey going back to school. I'm taking a fashion design course with Lysoff, and I'll be doing pattern construction, garment construction, fashion design in its entirety, sketching and so forth, and also fashion business management. So my audience on the website will be taken on that journey along with me, just to see how far I get, and I'll introduce them to different aspects of my life. But it's not so much of, you know, Dineo TV or online TV. It's just, this is how Dineo sees the world. This is what Dineo is all about. This is what Dineo's missions are. Do you care to see? Are you interested? If you are, well, there it is at your disposal. Love DR. It's actually Love Dineo Ranaka, and people think it's Love Doctor. It's a heart. It's actually my logo. You'll see it on the website. And I tweet it all the time. I've been every time I sign off a tweet, it always has a heart and a DR at the end, because I've been subliminally getting people used to my signature and my logo, and finally now everybody's gonna understand what it is. It is Heart Dineo Ranaka, Love Dineo Ranaka. Everything that I do is for them, with love for my fan base, with love from Dineo Ranaka, and I do everything with love. I'm very passionately in love with what I do, with my career and being a mother and everything else around my life. So yeah, hence Love DR. Maybe, maybe not. With me, it's either or. It's either or. But I'll be honest with you. I think so. I think so. I think I've made enough mistakes. I've learned enough, and I've gotten it right a couple of times for people to actually, you know, appreciate the talents in me, because I do have a talent for that side of things, and hence I'm going to school, because I want to be fully involved in the creative process of whatever garments I'm going to be making and distributing or selling or whatever. But you never know, you never know. I may work with a designer, I may embark on having a clothing line, I may just make things for my children. You just never know. I've been very busy with TV productions behind the scene. I am working on, you know, making a mark for myself as an executive producer on a couple of television ideas and so forth and so forth. I've been very busy shooting pilots for 3 TV productions, so we'll see how far that takes me. And I'm an ideas development and execution consultant, so I've been working with Joburg Pride. I just clinched them as a client. I creatively conceptualized their look and feel along with my graphic designer Q for their 2011 Pride theme and so forth. And yeah, I'm also an ambassador for the Department of Basic Education on a national scale. I'm an ambassador for Key Change Music. I'm doing a lot of stuff with young girls and young boys, you know, imparting you know, education of self with them, and you know, sharing with them knowledge on how to better, you know, how to better look after yourself in your adolescent stage, because I think that's a very, very sensitive and delicate phase that we all go through, because any mistake you make as a teenager, if you pick up a bad habit in your adolescent stage, it normally will stick with you in your adulthood. So I'm doing a lot of things, but mostly my key focus area right now is my creative consultancy firm, obviously as ideas developer and execution consultant, and also my focus on television behind the scenes and my focus on fashion.